Have you ever wondered what brings the greatest happiness in life? Is it fame, wealth, or personal achievement? The story of the great scientist Louis Pasteur might just change your perspective. Back in the 19th century, rabies was a terrifying death sentence. Thousands died in agony each year, and there was no cure. But one man, Louis Pasteur, was on the verge of a breakthrough. He had spent years tirelessly developing a vaccine, a radical new idea at the time. The science was sound, but it had never been tested on a human. Pasteur was so convinced yet so cautious that he was even considering testing it on himself. Then, one day, a frantic mother burst into his laboratory. Her 9-year-old son, Joseph Meister, had been savagely bitten by a rabid dog. He was doomed. Desperate, she begged Pasteur to use his experimental vaccine on her boy. She even threatened him, saying she would hold him responsible for her son's death if he refused, but would take full responsibility if the experiment failed. Imagine the weight on Pasteur's shoulders. This was a monumental decision. A child's life hung in the balance, and so did his entire career. A mistake could ruin him and discredit his life's work. After agonizing over it, he made a choice. He agreed. For 10 excruciating days, little Joseph received injections. Each day was filled with a mixture of hope and terror for Pasteur and the boy's mother. Was he saving a life, or was he hastening the inevitable? And then the miracle. The boy didn't just feel better, he fully recovered. Joseph Meister lived. He became the first person ever to be saved by a vaccine. The news spread like wildfire, cementing Pasteur's place in history as a hero. Decades later, after a long and celebrated life, someone asked Pasteur what he would want written on his tombstone. He didn't mention his countless awards, his groundbreaking discoveries, or his fame. His answer was simple and profound. He said, "Let it say, Joseph Meister lived. For Pasteur, the greatest happiness." The most beautiful memory of his entire existence wasn't the scientific triumph. It was saving that one boy's life. Reminds us that our greatest fulfillment often comes not from what we achieve for ourselves, but from what we do for others. What do you think is the greatest happiness? Let me know in the comments below. If this story brought you a moment of calm, you're always welcome back here. Thanks for watching.